Hello, and welcome to our first annual, I hope not, Zoom recital. For those of you listening elsewhere, all over the place, welcome to this live stream on the YouTube channel. I want to say before we get going, thank you to all these students and parents who are bravely getting into this world of live streamed and Zoom calling recitals. So usually at our recitals, I play something at myself. So I decided that I'll put myself on first this time. That way, if somebody's grandmother or friend next door is trying to get to YouTube and having any problem, then they won't miss any of the feature performers today. They'll come in the middle of what I'm going to do. So students, if you're looking at your program, the first thing it says I'm going to do is called Guess What? So I'm going to play a little something, and then I'm going to unmute you guys and see if anybody can tell me what it is I'm playing. Okay, unmute. What is this?
I think video games.
What is it? Anybody know?
No. The when you're calling someone or Zoom.
It's
The ringtone.
That's the ringtone for Skype. Good for you, Jack. Yeah, very cool. So it's been very interesting. That's the ringtone that we hear a whole lot. My students usually connect to me on Skype, although we have FaceTimers and Zoomers too. But we've all been hearing those kinds of tones a lot lately. And it was interesting because the recital piece that I chose to play is by Beethoven. And it's interesting because in the Skype call, you hear this rocking motion that the Skype call uses in the music. And I've been practicing my piece. I picked one that is kind of calm because I felt like in all this craziness, I needed to be playing music that kind of helped me calm down. So this piece by Beethoven has got something like that Beethoven discovered. And I thought, how interesting that this idea of finding something rocking in a musical piece and building around it, Beethoven used that same thing as the Skype call 222 years ago. That's when this piece was written. He took that rocking and added a bass line. And he took that bass line and rocking and he added a melody. And we have a piece that a lot of people actually know. It's not as familiar as Fur-Elise. It's not as familiar as the Fifth Symphony, but this particular sonata is very loved by a lot of people, especially piano players. It's the second movement of what people have called the Pathétique, Sonata Pathétique, which means passion, emotion. The piece is kind of long. It's about 6.5 minutes long. So I'm not going to play it here on the Zoom call because I just felt like you guys have been so patient. I don't want you to have to wait patiently for me to finish the piece. It's recorded on the Cindy Mueller music YouTube channel, where a lot of your recordings are also, your pre-recorded videos are there. So I hope you'll go back and maybe check out me playing this piece there. And I have a little explanation about it. But for right now, I just want to play the first part of this, which is the part of the piece that most people will recognize. So this is by Beethoven. He wrote it when he was 27, the second movement of a sonata, Sonata Pathétique. Plays the theme again, and then he introduces other themes and comes back to this one, and so it's a very beautiful piece. I hope you check it out. So we are going to get right to our first performer, Miss Nadia, and Nadia is going to play 3 pieces for us today. She's going to play Bananappeal, The Clock Shop, and Kites in the Sky. And before we start with the student pieces, I just like to mention that all the pieces that they are playing today have been written or arranged by Nancy and Randall Faber. So Nadia, just 1 second. Nadia, you are live. Great start, Nadia. And now Nadia is going to play The Clock Shop. So Nadia's final piece is going to be Kites in the Sky. Nadia, you're live. Nadia. Great job, Nadia. Thanks for getting us off to such a great start. So now we're going to move on to Ellie, and Ellie's going to play 3 pieces. The first one is Rex, the Tyrannosaurus. Okay, Ellie, you are live. That's fantastic. So great, Ellie. All right. Ellie's going to play a second piece called The Dance Band. Okay, Ellie, you're live. Way to go, Ellie. For Ellie's final piece, she's going to play Petite Minuet. Okay, Ellie. Fantastic, Ellie. That was fantastic. Oh my gosh, I missed Ellie's bow. All right, we don't want to miss that. So now we're going to hear from Ellie's brother, Mikey. Mikey's going to start us off with the theme from London Symphony. Okay, Mikey, you are live. Great job. So Mikey, 1 second, you are live to play Canoeing on the Lake. You go, Mikey. Great job, Mikey. That is fantastic. And Mikey's third number is going to be the Brass Gong. Okay, Mikey, you're live. Way to go, Mikey. That was fantastic. Fantastic. Great job. So our next performer, Jack, is going to play a song called This Is Not Jingle Bells. Okay, Jack, you're live. Terrific job, Jack. Yay! So Jack is going to play now a piece entitled "I'm a Fine Musician." Okay, Jack, you are. Way to go, Jack. Fantastic. Fantastic, Jack. So for our next performer, we're going to hear from Darva, and Darva is going to do a little singing as well as playing. And her first piece is The Dance Band. Okay, Darva, you're live.
To the big band sound. I cannot my feet when I hear that big band beat.
Sorry about that. I didn't get myself unmuted. So great job, Darva. Next, we're going to hear Come See the Parade. Okay, Darva, you're live.
To the marching down the street. Come see the parade. Bass drum keeps a big bass beat. Come see the parade.
Wow, that sounds wonderful, Darva. So Darva's third piece is The Bells of Great Britain. Okay, Darva, you are.
On the front of the orange.
Yay! Very well, Darva. Great job. So we're now going to hear from Joshua. Joshua is going to be playing Showboat.